Hi, my name is the Revd Nigel Cowgill and I'm one of the Methodist district chairs which oversees the London part of the Methodist Church. I've always had kind of difficulty in praying up until a number of years ago, and I never thought that I had the right words of how to articulate what I wanted to say to God. But over the last number of years, prayer has become a fundamental part of my relationship. That happened on one night, Good Friday, a number of years ago, when I was a minister in a local church and a member of that church was stabbed in the middle of the street. And I had to then sit back and take stock about how I was going to reflect on that, support the family through prayer. And as I went and talked to the family and prayed with the family, I felt an overwhelming sense of that I was being led to pray with them in many different ways. It was a community which was full of anger and pain. And so we set up a number of prayer stations and did a prayer walk, which enabled me to focus on my relationship and God, as well as support that family in need. And so over the years of being a Methodist minister, prayer has become part of that fundamental relationship that I have with God. For many, it's difficult to know at times of how to pray. But as we look towards this fantastic initiative, Thy Kingdom Come, it gives us an opportunity to be able to pray in different ways, in creative ways, but also enable us to connect within our relationship with God again. For many, when we live in a world of pain and horror, prayer sometimes feels that it's a distant thing that we do and nobody actually answers. But as we come together to celebrate Pentecost, and I encourage the 20,000 Methodists in London to come to the event which we're holding at Westminster Central Hall on Pentecost Sunday in the evening, as we engage in prayer for the heart of our nation, for individuals, how we learn to engage in our relationship with the living Christ again. On Sunday the 20th of May, we're holding events in London at Methodist Central Hall, where we're trying to encourage all Methodists, 20,000 of you, right across this wonderful, diverse and global city, to come and pray together, to worship together, to pray alongside people who may have difficulty in praying, but also to enable people to celebrate God's love at the heart of this nation. So I encourage you on the 20th of May to all come to Westminster Central Hall in the heart of London as we celebrate God's love for us, as we pray and worship together. If you visit thykingdomcome.global, you can pledge to pray and find Methodist resources which have been written by the President-designate Michaela Youngson.